Hey folks, wow, it's a cold day here in the Midlands of the United Kingdom. Wow, I got up this morning, the temperature in the house was 2 degrees above freezing. So I've got my nice woolly hat on. It's actually my wife's hat. I bought it for her birthday last week, and I thought I'd try it on. But I quite like it, quite fashionable these days. I got my big winter coat on and I've got gloves on. Archie's even got, where's Archie? Where's Archie? There he is. Archie's even got his coat on. Oh dear. So what I wanted to talk about today was ask first, how's your positivity diet going? So a few people said they'd join me yesterday when I spoke about that. So yesterday was our first day of being positive, not letting negative thoughts get you down and get you depressed. See them, move on, but don't react to them. That's the key. So I'm starting day 2 of that. Now, when we wake up every day, I try to personally wake up feeling determined, and then to go to bed feeling satisfied. Isn't that a great way to live your life? Get up determined to achieve something and go to bed satisfied that you have. To do that though, you need to feed yourself with positivity, and also to understand. Archie's trotting behind me, come on. To understand the process of the mind. You don't have to be a psychologist or anything like that, but I like to think of it like a computer. Who's old enough that when you did computer studies at school you didn't actually have a computer? And it was all ones and zeros. Like, that was really going to make sense to most 11-year-olds. Anyway, I digress. So our mind is like a computer. What we put in is what we get back out. And in computer terms, excuse the language, shit in, shit out. If we put shit into it, it's not going to work properly, is it? That's why we protect our computers against viruses and malworms and all these technical things that I don't understand. But the same is true of our mind. Why do we put stuff in that annoys us? Why do we put the negative stuff in? Which way are we going, Archie? Are we going this way? Which way are we going? Should we go this way? Yeah, he wants to go that way. He has his own ideas of which way to go. So if we're looking at stuff that annoys us, then we're going to be in a state of constant negativity and being wound up, and that's not good for being productive or living a happy, enjoyable life. Which is why I try and stay away from politics as much as I can. When I was lecturing, I used to lecture in politics, just on a basic level, and I used to keep abreast of what was going on in the world, because I did national politics to the UK and then international politics as well, a subject that many students didn't like. So I was constantly feeding my mind with all this negative stuff going on in the world. And of course it gets you down, because you're like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. And we're putting this stuff in our heads on a daily basis. We do it out of a sense of goodness, because we want to help change the political landscape, or we want to stop the economic, economic as well, but environmental is the word I was looking for. The environmental damage to the planet, the killing of wildlife. So we look at these things and we sign petitions and all that sort of stuff, and we feel good about the fact that we've signed it. But ultimately, I don't believe we do feel good. We see so much of it that we actually feel upset by it. And we're seeing so much of it that it gets into our head and it stays there. It gets stuck and we can't get it out. And just like a computer, we're putting crap in and then wondering why the conscious mind, these programs, the way we live our life, isn't turning out quite the way we thought it would. Sorry, I've just climbed some steps. So we have to withdraw ourselves away from that which we're passionate about and do it in a different manner, I believe. So if we think of our mind as the analogy of a computer, if we put good stuff in, surely it's going to have an effect on our conscious day-to-day actions, our conscious day-to-day thinking. And scientific research has shown that it does. That if we feed our mind with positivity, with love, compassion, things that make you smile. So, and I put a lot of dog posts on because I love dogs. If we surround ourselves with that which makes us smile, that which makes us happy, we're going to live a happier life. So, how do we change the world? Because so many of us are passionate about that and still have a happy life at the same time. I'll save that post for tomorrow, if I remember. But to summarise, stop wondering why you feel so negative and depressed all the time when all you're looking at is negative and depressive stuff. Start putting happy, loving stuff around you, and guess what? You'll start to feel happy and loving. And I reckon, if you're up for a challenge, try it. See what happens. See what happens over 7 days on this positivity diet that I'm doing, and see how much better you feel by next Saturday, if today is your first day. Today's second day for me, so by next Friday, how much better will I feel? It's got to be worth a try, isn't it? We all want to feel better. So I'll leave you with that thought about being positive and only putting stuff in your mind that is going to make you feel better. Okay, folks, from the Woolly Hat Man, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, I've got to take my glove off to switch the camera off.